Hi, how are you everyone? This is a new year. Happy New Year. Muri mutia, umwaka mpya gubatambula gutia. This is KLONA Conversation and we are back on air with a new episode, Venturing in Business. That is our series and we're going to talk about different things. I hope you like it. Please share this YouTube channel, comment, subscribe. And on this show today, I have a younger entrepreneur, someone who started business very young. Well, I don't know how old she is. She's a lady, but she's single. She's going to tell us what is really business and what do you have to know before you venture in business. Hello.
Hi, KLONA.
Hi, Val.
How are you?
Are you excited?
Very excited to be here. Happy New Year to it's a new year. And we can't wait to see God do new things into our lives.
I am sure last year was your best. You must have made a lot of money.
Now, if last year was my best, this year is going to be better.
Okay, how is business?
Business is, I don't want to say I can't say it's very good, I can't say it's bad, but we are growing. And that's the most important thing.
Wow, yeah. Okay, growing. So which business do you do?
First of all, I've not introduced myself. My name is Valeria Nasolo. I'm an entrepreneur, photographer, child of God, and I am the CEO and founder of Val Media Consultancy.
Please note, child of God. Are you a child of God? So you are CEO of Val Media. Yes. What does Val Media do?
Val Media Consultancy is an audiovisual production company that specifies more in photography, videography, branding, anything behind the camera, we create.
Sure.
Yep.
So you, in simple words, you mean you take photos?
Yes.
And you do videos? Yes. Okay, because the English was too much.
In simple words, to cover photo, to color videography, to branding, emikolo, embaga, even specifically this YouTube channel, which we are shooting today.
Wow.
Yeah. So anything, your visual, anything that you want to visualize, camera, adverts, blah, 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 we create it for you.
And how did you come up with that idea?
I must say, getting an idea, first of all, is self-discovery. And it's a whole process. I keep telling people things do not come easy, or you don't just wake up in the morning and say this.
And you're successful.
Exactly, and you're successful. You have to do a self-discovery test within yourself. Personally, I was not in photography, but I used to go for photo shoots every 3 months. Ngabuli 3 months nze mbeera ndi mu photo shoot. Buli myezi esatu. Ate there's no mukolo. Nga just mbeera awo ne ngamba I want to look good.
So you go and take photos?
I go and take photos.
At a fee or for free?
Of course at a fee. I had my photographers there in Grand Corner house. Nga nina studio yange yo nagimakinga. Nga buli we bandaba. Meanwhile nga ne buli wensiba akaviiri. Ngenda mu studio at least by no car documenting abakakube.
There is this whole thing of people saying technology has replaced some of those jobs like photographer, videographer. So why didn't you use your phone during that time?
Specifically nganjagala ekintu ekiri perfect, ekiri nice. Sagala bya simu ate I didn't have that a very good phone that can take nice pics. So nga nenda
why simu taking
so ngagamba munange let me go bankube echa camera because by that time a soft copy was at 3,000 at that particular studio. So I would tell myself if I get 5 soft copies 15k nganetekamo ogumwe ekitundu naka makeup awo nina okushininga I'm always in for the photo shoot.
So you're the people who post nice things and we keep thinking you look like that.
You know, but we have to feel good about ourselves.
Okay, so you are saying you do a self-discovery.
Yeah,
so your self-discovery channel was learning what you like,
exactly,
what you enjoy doing.
What I enjoy doing. And besides also going for the photo shoots, whenever I would be anywhere, I would be telling someone, take a picture of me, take a picture of me, all the time. I remember even my first job when Gladys has the camera, I'd be like, you know, I can take pictures, take a picture of me, kuba. So there was this one time I had gone to, I was doing international development work. So I had gone somewhere at an NGO, we had gone to do work and that NGO specifically was training people to do photography. Bali bakola courses nyingi. So when I reached the NGO after introducing ourselves to them introduction meeting, I look at these students doing photography. Ngabali on a camera and I just felt like Manyi n'olaba ekintu and you feel like
you relate.
This is it.
I'm done.
I'm done. Like
I've
arrived. I told them, Nembagamba, you know what? Let me first have that camera nenjikwatako nenkuba ebifaananyi ne banjigiza nagamba, here is the shutter button, here is the what. I took pictures with that camera. Kwegamba nempuliranga, you know what? This is it.
Okay.
And by that time I was getting international development, you know, gigs come in and out, and I was telling myself, what can I use the other time that I have for myself?
What is international development?
International development.
My viewers are not too English.
Like NGO world, nali nkola, because
research.
professionally I would still say I'm an economist.
Oh, you have a degree?
Yes.
Photographer, videographer,
Oh,
you are learned.
We are learned.
Oh, okay. So you have a bachelor's degree in economics.
Bachelor's degree in economics.
Baba wafuna pass.
Bambi nina first class upper 4.3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Second class upper, right?
Sorry, second class upper.
Okay.
Yes. I had a 4.3. So nga ebyeyo bya research bijja lero nebitabaawo.
So you opted for something that
Exactly.
you can do as you wait for the next gig.
As I wait for the next gig. So nenegamba, I have this time on me, I'm not doing anything. Why don't I think of starting something, offer to start training? So meanwhile, yes, I had come as a partner because I was working for another media organization to come and do work for this NGO. Nembagamba, you know what? I might not be needy like the students you train here.
Then I want the skill.
But I want the skill. So I talked to them, they were like, okay, it's fine. You can come and start training.
So your self-discovery journey started by knowing what you want?
Yes, exactly.
So rule number 1, self-discovery, what do you like? What's the thing that connects to you? Rule number 2, you found somewhere where they provide the skill professionally, right? So rule number 2, you look for a place where you can get this skill professionally. If you like cooking, go for a chef kind of training.
Yeah.
So after that, what happened?
So I started the training. When I started the training, I was there 2 months down the road, and I had all this time with me. I do the training, I come back, be on social media, look out for the latest cameras, look out for this. Then I told myself, I remember that day I was in my bed. I used to do afternoon lessons, so I had the whole morning session for myself. So I would wake up late, you know, you remain in bed, you meditate. What is it that I want to do? So that morning, I told myself, but am I going to be always waking up at 10 just to think about what next in life? I told myself, you know what, I don't have to wait to have a lot or to learn a lot to start business. So I told myself, you know what, I'm going to do the first step. I had 50,000 on me. I went to NASA Road and drafted a logo and told myself, you know what, I am going to draft this logo, make 5 t-shirts for a start, for at least I will have a team of 5 people, draft that logo and get into business.
Just like that?
Just like that.
So where did you get the 50,000 from? From the research?
Yes, from the former researches
because
that I had.
Because my viewers will ask, you had some money, me, I don't even have a single coin. So it is the determination and what you meditate upon.
Exactly.
So after that, what else do we need to know when you're going to venture in business?
So when you're going to venture into business, first of all, it has to be your passion. Because it's not an easy journey. It's not easy at all, as you think.
What is passion?
Passion is that one thing that drives you, like what I talked about. You see, when I reached that place and I saw cameras, I was like, wow, this is it.
You were so like,
I was triggered. I connected. I felt like this is exactly what God put me on earth for.
What else do you need to know?
After knowing your passion, getting to discover that, you know what, I can do this, you need to know, why do I love this? Why me? And when? Or if this is the time, yes. Is this the time? Why now?
When do you know that it's the time? Because I mean, like, so many people have so many ideas, including me. Like, you want to do this, you want to do that, but the when is a challenge. It is tagged with money. It is tagged with availability. You're busy at work. When do you know that you're ready?
Personally, I always tell people, first of all, now like me, I realized that I had time to myself. I was no longer working. Yes, I was on and off in the international development world. And I was like, you know what, from 10 in the morning hours when I was not studying, I had the time to myself. But also, pray to God to know when. the time is. You may be at your workplace, and that's not where God wants you to be. So you need to pray so that if you feel like, you know what, this is the time to start, and then God puts a confirmation for you, like, you know what, this is the time to start.
Oh,
and
so she has added, pray, ask God. After you've identified your passion, ask God.
Exactly.
Okay.
You need to ask God.
So you have to involve God in these things.
You need to involve God in these things very much. Otherwise,
okay. Then what else do we need to know before you venture
into business?
Yes, because 2022 we are going to do business. We need those side hustles. We need those main hustles. We need our businesses working. We need to awaken things that had died.
Yes,
what
and
else
put our
do we
dreams
need?
into reality.
Exactly.
The other thing that you need to discover before you venture into business, do not have expectations of earning money from the business.
Then why am I doing business?
First of all, you're doing it because it's your passion.
Really?
Yeah. And also, when you're starting business, you need to know that whatever you're starting, you're not starting just for you. You're starting for like 5 generations to come. Your lineage. You see, when we speak about Apple, when you read their stories, you realize where they started from. It was like from the great-great-grandfather. He used to be in a garage. He used to develop things. Then he left it at a certain point. Then the son came in and started from that point.
Then why am I doing business if I don't have to focus on money? What is the motivation?
The motivation has to be passion.
Passion.
Yes.
What you like.
What you like.
That even on the bad days, you still have the drive to continue.
You still have the drive to continue. And you're doing it happily. You know you're doing it for a greater cause. And you know you're doing it for also the generations that are going to come.
Oh, that's something good.
Exactly.
Oh, please note that you're starting those businesses not with the main reason of money. Oh my God. What else?
Speaking more about money also, you need to start it not thinking about money and having money that is going to sustain you in the first years of business. Business is different. Some people take months to make profits. Some people take 1 month, years, others 3 years. So you need to have some money on you that is because you need to eat. You need to survive. So
where will we get money from?
Before you entered into, let me say you are working somewhere, before you entered into business, why now don't invest the whole of it into business. Then atanka with 50,000 of a logo. Transport, blah, blah,
camera
blah,
hiring.
blah, camera hiring and all that.
Are you trying to tell us that you start business with you putting in money, but you're not expecting money to come back?
Exactly.
Which type of life is that?
Yes, that is the entrepreneurship life.
Oh, entrepreneurship life. So you have to have another source where you're getting money to put.
It's not like a job, because when you go to a job 1 month, they'll be paying you your salary.
And you're not very sure when you're going to earn the profits.
Exactly, but you're not sure, and even if you're to pay yourself, you're going to come last.
Then you realize you have 1K left.
Exactly.
Okay, we are continuing this conversation with Val Media CEO Valeria, and so we're talking about the things you need to know before you start business. Yes, we are still here and we're talking about the things you need to know when you're going to start business. Prior to this episode, we said you have to have the passion, you have to identify what you like most. Number 2, we said you have to do self-discovery. Discover yourself, find your passion and get a good skill out of it. Like learn the skill or the passion professionally. Number 3, don't focus on money, please. Like just do it for the next generation, for your children, like for the clients, for the nation even, because you have to pay taxes. So but you have to have a money source.
Yes,
because you need to have some money for transport. You put in some money for, say, the camera hiring, the uniforms, but most likely you're not going to earn that money in a year, in a month, in a quarter. So please, note those, and let's continue. What else do we need to know before we venture in business? We are talking about before you venture in business, before you go into the swimming pool of entrepreneurship, before you go into this deep end of entrepreneurship, the things you need to know. Don't go in because you think you're going to make money. Go in because it's your passion, you like doing it, you enjoy it, you like it, and you have some money source somewhere else that helps. Yeah.
The other thing that people need to know before they enter into business, you need to have, I will call it either stamina, then for us the Christians, you may call it endurance. You need to have the ability to endure pain.
Endurance
and to endure anything, because it is really, really
Where
not
does pain
easy.
come from?
First, starting, I would say, you see, in business, it's like you're giving birth to a baby, as we said. You see, now you're not doing this just for yourself. You're doing it for the future generations or for people to come. It's either service, it's either a product. So it's like when you're also giving birth to a baby, that pain that you go through. There are days where you will really need the grace to survive and stand. Because business is different. Some people, it's for products. You'll take a product, omuntu agano kusasula. Akugambe omanyi, you know what, kana akantu teka akabisenga we nakagadde.
I didn't like the work.
I didn't like the
I'm
work.
sorry, I'm not going to take the work.
And you have put in your all.
Oh dear.
And you have those expectations like, you know what, this person will like it.
I know.
This cloth will look good on this person.
I know.
This person will appreciate this and all that. And you are so sure that the customer is going to like it. You feel like you have even exceeded their or whatever their satisfaction. Then no katusaya na kugamba, you know what?
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Wow. So you must have endurance.
Yes, you must be able to endure the pain, ability. What price are you, the price to pay? The price is really so high. Some people look at entrepreneurs.
But is that price for every business?
Every business, totally.
If I start a restaurant.
Every business. Restaurant wala ogenda okufumba emmere yo edibe balemejjira. You start calling and you have, let me say, friends around your business there. Omanyi onajja kulya wange akugambe leero nasiibye ogenda okuyita wali ewenge emmere yagiridde ku restaurant ndala obwewe ekigwo.
You can imagine.
Every business, like the disappointments can be too many. You need to have the endurance to stand. You see, when they said an aeroplane, by the time it reached to
fly,
the failures they had made, the
there were
attempts,
so many.
the lives that were lost, the price to pay is very high. You don't need to come thinking it's going to be, because you see, olino yafuna ebintu bya boutique yabifunamu yakola sente kambitandike kati.
Then before you know it,
you will get into it and it's a different story and it fails.
Okay. So, if you're still in business or you're going to start business or you have already your business and you're at that stage of pain, you just have to massage the pain. If you're prayerful, you're a Christian, pray for the grace to endure, because endurance is a fruit of the Spirit that we must have.
Exactly.
You have to pray for endurance. Actually, you start with patience, then you move into endurance. Do you also go to long suffering? Exactly,
that whole process.
I thought that is not possible.
It is.
So, endurance is part of the business. Exactly, oh God.
Then the other thing that people need to know, don't start business thinking you're going to have more free time to yourself. Like you see some people come from their 8 to 5 thinking, you know what, let me start a business and wake up at 8 and wake up at 10, or let me start business and have more time to myself. I can put someone there at the shop, or I'll have people to do this kind of work. My dear, otuukanga enviri ziringa ezigenda okukuukako nga business ekutwala, toyina budde bwa salon, toyina budde bwa family, toyina budde bwa buli kimu. All you think about, even when you go to bed, you're now thinking, this customer, client. How this client, tomorrow what do I have to do? Me, I reached a point and my bed was full of sticky notes. If I don't put it on a sticky note, I am going to forget it. After writing down on a sticky note, I told you this, you didn't, my dear, you forgot about me. There are some photos that were left. There was this.
But meanwhile, you're not even profitable.
Exactly.
Really?
Yes.
Is it worth it?
It is, my dear. Along the way, it is.
Sure.
Yes.
What motivates you to stay in a painful, not profitable environment?
Passion and the little growth.
The passion. So the whole thing goes back to passion.
Yes.
Okay.
And also looking at where you were years before is not where you are today.
Oh.
You're growing, so it encourages you a lot.
Is it okay for me to celebrate those small
very,
milestones?
Very, very okay. It's
for
very,
example,
very
I had one staff, now I hired a second one.
Exactly.
I bought a new camera.
Exactly.
So you celebrate that.
Celebrate yourself.
You don't
also
wait when you make 10 million as profit.
Even if you make 50K as profit and last year you are making 10K, there's a growth. So you encourage yourself and you know what,
Okay, that is good. So don't lose hope, my friends.
Exactly.
So what else do we need to know?
The last thing will be you need to know how to close business. In any business.
What is closing business?
Closing business is to make the sale. Because it's a whole process of, reaching out to clients or any marketing technique that you're using, but you need to know how to close and to do it well. Like to know that, you know what, Now I've closed business with KLONA. Now I've closed business with Fawe. Now I've closed business with so and so.
Closing business means that you're getting your last payment, or it means that they have given you the deal?
They have given you the deal, and you are going to work and put in your all to make sure that the work is done and that the customer is satisfied and happy. Sometimes you can do it with customer exit interviews. You ask them, how can we do better? Did you like the service? Did you like the dress?
By
Did you like
Ugandans, we fear negative criticism.
No, you need to be willing to take it all in. It comes back to endurance. Omuntu wajana chikugamba tonyiga.
It will hurt.
It will hurt, but wazaamu amaanyi. Nogamba omanyi kino ekintu nakitandika with the grace. Ngamukama mwachiri, and I love it, and I know it will grow. I think also looking at, by the one thing we also didn't talk about, before you enter into any business, you need to have like someone you're looking up to. For me, before I entered into photography or media, I had like 3 women photographers that I was seeing. 2 are from Nigeria, 1 is from the US.
You watch them online.
Exactly. And just a mere looking at them was inspiration.
They make you...
Like whenever I wanted to give up, I said, but no, I have to be like Gazmado.
I know.
No, I have to be like Anderson. She shoots the Queen of England. She shoots who and who. So I have to be like her.
So we wait for you to shoot Nabagereka.
You know.
All hopes are high.
All hopes are head over heels high.
Okay, but you see, one thing that really triggered me to go back to the previous points is the fact that you say that don't look at profit. Don't expect to make money. Don't expect to make money. So what is the motivation? Passion only. That's why we die with our passion. Because you can't tell me to start business where I know I'm not going to make money. Is it that the journey, along the journey you get the money, but don't don't start in thinking next day you'll get
the
money.
Yes.
But there are businesses where people make money.
Along the journey, you will make it, be happy, or to I made 10 million today. I made 5 million.
So
I made 1 million.
10 million.
Not really. Tonight, but there are those good days. I must say there are those good days.
And there are those bad days.
Yes, there are those bad days. But one thing you need to be sure of is if you're doing what you love, passion, katonda mwachiri, sente ozikola mukwano.
So bad days and good days, which ones are more?
The good days, I must say, because
the good days are many.
The good days are many.
What makes you have the good days? How do you have even clients, and what is your trick?
I think my trick is good customer service. When you treat, when someone comes into your vicinity, business vicinity, and you make them feel comfortable, you listen to what they are saying, you do this and do that, they have the courage to still come back. Okay. Because personally, I've been wanting to venture into other advertising channels, social media, blah, 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 but those are now my resolutions for this year. But I have been surviving on referrals. And God,
oh, okay. Basically, you have to put God in the middle of all this. In the middle, because surely He has a plan for you, like the Bible says.
Because there's a time I was really not, let me say, ngolaba referrals season, but at the end of the day you tell yourself, by the time I worked on this person and they said, let them refer me. Like there was Katonda Yabadewo.
I know.
Like
someone and they really don't refer you. And yet your work was good.
Exactly. You really feel like Katonda Chibademu, like no, it was God that triggered this person to take me to that other person. Okay. That person will work for you. You try.
A good job.
Exactly.
So the best marketing tool so far you have used is a satisfied client.
Yes, the satisfied client.
Satisfied client, please note. Once your clients live very unhappy, and all that, your business is not going to grow. Things we need to know before we venture in business. She's a young girl. She finished school. She's a graduate. She's not too broke, but she looked for jobs, failed to get jobs, so she opted to start business. And from what she has told us, it looks like business is growing. So I hope you have learned. Channel, subscribe, like, comment, tell us what you want to hear, who do you want us to host, what content do you want us to share. Kindly be our friend. Always check on us. Tell us what you like and what you don't like. Please don't abuse us. And this is KLONA Conversation. Bye.